No, cause you're like missing the point here, right? Like anime fans are so fucking bitchy. Is the only word I could use to describe them properly, right? Like no matter what opinion you give, someone's gonna be annoyed at you. Like you could have like the best factual backup for your opinion, and someone was like, "No, fuck you, bitch. No, that's not it. No, Deku would totally beat every character in One Piece with one finger." It's like, bro, like that's not what we're talking about. It's the same thing with like something that you hear all the time, like is a comparison between like Naruto and One Piece. Like you go like if you're an anime fan, that's a large comparison that it's going on for years since both of them came out, really. But they're not two shows you can compare. Like they're fundamentally different. Like one is a story about the world and the characters within the world and exploring the world, and the other one focuses on the main character Naruto, which is why all the side characters get left behind. You know, they only get development when it benefits Naruto. Whereas One Piece, the characters are the story. So Luffy doesn't really get any development because he's the character he needs to be. It's all the side characters and the characters in this new island we go to that we learn about so we can get attached to the place so that when they save it we feel something. You know, if we didn't get any attachment to these places we're going, we wouldn't give a shit. Like it would be a shit show, shit series, shit manga. But it's not. What makes it so good is that world building aspect. But Naruto's world building follows Naruto. You don't randomly go off and like learn about the situation going on in the Hidden Stone Village or the Hidden Mist until a character we are heavily following goes there. You know, like we didn't learn about much about the Hidden Mist until, you know, Naruto fought Zabuza or Jiraiya went there to face pain. You know, it's like they're fundamentally different, but people constantly compare them, which you can't, and it pisses me off because anime fans use it as an excuse for why one is better than the other when they're both fucking fantastic series. You just gotta focus on the qualities that make it good without comparing it to something you are already a fan of. You know, it's just so frustrating. You know, like I'm a My Hero Academia fan. It's a great show. The anime's alright. The manga's way better, but you can't give your opinion without someone getting pissy. And it's so frustrating because something I used to really love about anime and manga was just being able to have a conversation. Like, you know, I'm a big fan of Naruto. If I was talking to someone who tried watching Naruto, couldn't get into it, that's fine. We can still have a discussion. He can tell me what it was he disliked about it. I can talk about what I liked about it, and maybe that gives him a new perspective. He goes back and watch it, and maybe he still doesn't enjoy it, but he has a different perspective and can appreciate the aspects he couldn't before. That's something that was what I really loved about anime, because I that happened with me with Bleach. Like I tried to watch Bleach when I was younger, couldn't get into it, and then I just had this conversation with my mate who's a big Bleach fan, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. And I don't remember exactly what he said. It was like you gotta not focus on Ichigo having a goal, because that was my issue with it. Was like he didn't have this goal or resolution. You know, like Luffy and Naruto both have their goals, which make them interesting to follow. Whereas Ichigo, basically just a guy who just beats everyone up and gets continuously stronger. He doesn't have an overarching goal, and you can't focus on that. You got to focus on the actual story and not the progression of the character, because there isn't really. It's about him discovering himself. And when he told me that, I was like, okay. Rewatched it, reread it. I really like Bleach now. I still don't think it's the that I still think there's a lot better out there, but it's a perspective thing, and no one takes that into account anymore. It's all just fucking you're wrong, I'm right, because I like this better than I like that. You know, there's no discussion about it, and that annoys me, and that's frustrating because I love having discussions with people about anime, especially when it's an anime I haven't watched, because or an anime that I have watched, because I get to see this new side to it. You know, like nothing will ever change my opinion on the shows I love, but it's fun to get a new perspective of it. Of like, oh, I never thought about this show as this, or this show like this way. You know, like I'm not great at explaining my reasonings, but I hope the point is across. Like they're so like you can go on Twitter or TikTok and they're so fucking bitchy about it. Like even the power scaling, you know, Like, oh, this character can't beat Goku. Fucking Goku can't even beat anyone in his verse. He's never killed anyone. He lost to Frieza. Well, you know, he didn't lose to Frieza. He didn't beat Frieza. He didn't beat Vegeta. He didn't beat Raditz. He didn't beat Cell. He didn't beat Majin Buu. He fucking had to fuse, let Vegeta wear him down a bit, charge up a Spirit Bomb, throw that at him. That didn't work. Then he had to get the dragon to wish him his power back so he could defeat it. Like, if none of that shit happened, he would have lost. Goku, even against Jiren, he lost. Like, he's not, like, it pisses me off. It's so frustrating. I just hate it. I just wish we could all enjoy anime and just have an adult conversation about it without descending into being children and being like, no, fuck you, no, One Piece is better than Bleach, fuck you. You know, just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy, is what I'm saying. Stop being a bitch. Not you, but you know what I mean. Fuck, bro. Ugh. Fucking anime fans, bro. Piss me off.